Hello. Out in the world, 2034, Sunday the 14th Februar 2021. As I pronounce for you out there that we have a lot of apartments for sale here where I live. And I don't say there's a connection, but it's a funny coincidence. And now that I have sit in this Star Wars because suddenly I'm a star. Okay? So it is a Star Wars. To have influence into the stars' lives. And they nearly actually wiped my ass out here. We had two people living where I'm going to show you right here. Those two people was connected to my neighbors upstairs for a long time ago. When they was living there, I had a soldier living there and I have a woman that was working for security. They was in cooperation with another soldier who have an IT firm on a police station. And this man here for not so many days ago was in his apartment, and a funny thing was happening. I did not receive the SMS that I was going to receive in that certain time. I've just put a micro SD card into my phone from my old Nokia because I wanted to test it about this actually was a reality. Maybe because I did just read something on the net here for not so long time ago that SD cards, if you put all your things from your Android device over on the SD card, that there can be a risk of exposure. I did just read that. And I've just said to you out there that I did have a feeling about that SD card was a kind of a SIM card. So everything you lie over on the SD card, you're going to expose for, I don't know what it is. Here in Denmark, is it the commune? Or what is it? Or is it unrotated soldiers that have taken IT education? I'm not sure what this is, but I can see the soldiers all over our country. And you know, the soldiers is a part of all media, and all media is making our news. But those people did cast. No, I think they was overtaking. I'm not sure on what they was doing actually, but there was a connection with my neighbors. I remember I figured out that there was a connection. They was holding parties when they was not home. There was a indication that there was a kind of a, that when they was not there, then they was present where I was living. Because where you are holding your parties is in the basement where I live. And there was some indication on that. And their friends was doing something with my shit too, I remember. But see now, I've just told you that many apartments down here is being put for sale. I've said to you too, that there's coming people home on some certain times when there's walking people away from this place. Okay, the people was living here in number 70, okay? They was living there. but they don't live there anymore. Something else too, but it did not be sold in the same times with the other people, but we have actually another one over here that is in number 68. He put it for sale too. He had some people rent in his apartment. They was coming home on some certain times when I had this SMS problems. I remember when they come home, the connection stopped. I remember that there was some weird connections to when I did not receive my SMS anymore. He have just come home in the same time as the new people that have moved in 70. But he have not sold his apartment, but he actually put his apartment for sale like all the others. Yeah, then we're coming to the point. All the others. We have one that moved in the same time as the others over here. I will show you. We have a building over there. That's number 8. That's the stairs next to where I live. You can see we have somebody living under here, but it's not that one. We have somebody living upstairs. They just put a paper up in there in the same time when somebody is moving in number 0 over here. We have new people up there, but they have not moved in yet. It's on the same time. And wait, we have a apartment more. We have actually 2 apartments more where on the same time there is 2 that have moved in 2 other apartments. Let me show you. And that's number 5. And we have a family in here that was living here. In this, oh, that's maybe one of the new neighbors. Oh, he was just coming home. Funny enough, as I was saying, like the others on the other side. But we had a family in here. They have moved in the same time like the others. We have United States of America living in this apartment here, together with police woman in control of my social media. I know that because they was writing to me after an episode where I confront them, and then they say to me that they were in control with my accounts, on my accounts with Russian text. They tried to pretend they was Russian, but they was not Russian. They was from United States of America. Okay, that's 2 apartments. Then if we go on the other side, I'm not sure on this, but we have maybe new people in number 6 in the same time. I see he's just opened the window. That's actually what happens too. When those people is coming home, then they open the windows. I don't know about they are trying to indicate. No, it don't have to be that, but yeah, it's a normal thing to open their windows. But I just noticed for a long time ago that they opened their windows when there was a connection or something like that on the net. I'm not sure on this. I just remember there was something, so my thought was leading in that direction. That was about 5 apartments. The funny thing about this apartment up here in number 8 and the one where he just come home, that there was actually a connection. They was putting both of those apartments for sale in the same time. They was sold at the same time. When it was sold, they try, my neighbor upstairs over me, try to put me on the mental institute. And I have experienced this before. When I come home, there's new neighbors. It's just a fact. There are war over stars. fighting us through our communication and through our private life, infiltrating everybody we know and putting lies in game. Oh yeah, we have another one too. We have a apartment here in the living room. We have somebody from Sweden, and I noticed one day, I noticed one day that the people that have moved over in number 5, where I was definitely sure that she had something to do with the police, was standing outside number 7 where I live. And then I have this coincidence, a man over from another road was walking this way. I was standing out on the road so I could see that, and he was actually looking at me. When he come down here, he have another color in his skin, not white. When he come down here, he go over to number 7, where she's standing. He's nothing saying to her. He just go over to her. When he go over to her, I think she put her phone down in her pocket. Then she began to walk over to herself. And then this man is beginning to walk. But then something happened. I was running on the other side because I wanted to see where he was going. Then I did not see where he was going. But then there was light in number 8. And I was thinking that this apartment where we have new neighbors down here, that they was keeping a surveillance over the road down here from the police. Because he did actually look like police. He was driving in a white car, a civil car. He had the height as a policeman. And I just see this weird thing that when he go over to her, she was walking into herself, and then he go over to the other stairs, number 8. That was a little bit weird thing. My neighbors, I've just seen them move maybe. I have some neighbors here. I think there was a truck down here, and I think they moved their things. And we have just got a new neighbor too. So, that's a lot on the same time. Is it coincidence? Is there connection? There could be a connection. I know, I know what fucked up shit that I have exposed. I find that really fucked up. And I know that the United States of America have definitely made a Star Wars with a spacecraft with an ape inside. And a princess and a prince.